We come to you from downtown Los Angeles and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness.
Ed, I love this city. From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood. Who is going to be the star tonight?
It is showtime. Let's do this. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
To number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first.
George.
Number 1. Lakers foul to number 3.
Paul George is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Misses the first. It's the second. One more coming. LeBron with it up top. His team up by one. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Leonard buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Leonard. PG lets it fly. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Leonard. Throws it down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To George. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. To James. From the painted area. Won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Across the timeline comes James. Now down 6. Cousins to James. For three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
James to Danny Green. Beverly into the front court. Up 6. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Danny Green to James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Luke Walton shifting gears as the subs enter the game. Rondo. His first effort off the mark. To Paul George. Rises for the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nice pass to set things up.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
Leonard. Gets it in the right corner. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Kyle Kuzma has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Leonard. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Danny Green. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
George. He engulfed him that time. To Kyle Kuzma. Around the perimeter. Fires the 3 and drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. And the lead is up to 9. To Danny Green. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George. James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Next time, put a hand up.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. That ends the first quarter. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To George. Fires the 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
James, he is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It goes down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. George. And the Lakers have the rebound. To Caldwell Pope from long range. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. And the finish, slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 23, Louis Williams. Stepping in for the Lakers.
Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Kyle Kuzma. Not that time. He misses.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
DeMarcus Cousins.
And stuffs it home. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
DeMarcus Cousins. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
George. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
George.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. Second to 3, got it. Knocks down. All 3 at the line. LBJ has it. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Zubac with the rebound. To Leonard. And a throwdown.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
LeBron into the front court. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. James, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Kyle Kuzma, beyond the arc for 3. Misfires, it's no good. Davis, that's off the side of the rim, short. To Danny Green, 4-3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 3, Los Angeles Lakers.
Leonard.
Defensive foul to number 0. Kyle Kuzma. That's his second.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second free throw. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
It's James controlling the offense. To Cousins. James knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Leonard. Now that's a contest. Kyle Kuzma.
To number 13, Paul George. That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
Kyle Kuzma is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Second of 3, no good. Off the mark. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Strong finish for Paul George.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, 5-second violation. Leonard, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
First half comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly, hat-trick Beverly. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. And a nice finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The assist from number 3, Anthony Davis.
LA Clippers with the basketball. LeBron James able to recover with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Cousins. It's PG for 2. Count the basket.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
It's James. Not easy.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Leonard smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, Anthony Davis still guarded well there. Finds a way to hit the trifecta. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Leonard. Not that time. He missed it.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. James. That no good. Off the mark. To Leonard. In the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James, and it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Cousins. Not done yet. Another follow. Stays out. To Beverly. The pass taken away by the Lakers. James. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kyle Kuzma. Message received. Well defended. To Paul George. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
LBJ with it. Here's a chance from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
George,
That's how you defend.
he was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
The assist from number 0.
Beverly into the front court. Up by 6. He gets it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
James. For 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
George in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Into the front court comes Rondo. The margin standing now at 7. Kyle Kuzma. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
LeBron with it up top. The deficit is 6. Well defended. Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Mismatch.
Williams won't go down. They'll let one fly from half court. That's the end of the third quarter. The Clippers are out in front. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Here's Leonard for 2. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Paul George to Leonard. George, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
James, textbook defense. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To James. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Leonard. Short jumper off the mark. Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3, and the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To George. Oh, emphatic slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Davis. It's James. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma. And number 14, Danny Green.
George. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. George trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. From long range, he was all over him. To Leonard. That is great vision to set it up. A big finish at the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Changes coming from both sides right now. Danny Green, they work it down to Cousins. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Williams across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
The pass taken away to Cousins. Slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Danny Green to Cousins. Even to Zubats. Rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
George, that right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
It's no good. Shots not going down. The follow won't go either. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lets it fly from long range. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Cousins steps out and hits. Now the Clippers call a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Leonard. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Rondo. Rebounds taken down by Leonard.
The game is won in the details. Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby.